At this past summer's San Diego Comic-Con, one of the films that was quite conspicuous by its absence was the new Warner Brothers film Mad Max Fury Road, starring Bane himself, Tom Hardy, which completed shooting almost a year ago at the end of 2012. And since then, nothing. We've heard nothing about this film. And now we know why. It's being reported that in November, the movie will go back for a full 3 weeks of reshoots in Australia. And there is still, as far as I know, no word yet on an official release date. Now, I'm one of the guys I'm pretty cool with the idea of Mad Max, another Mad Max film, Fury Road. From what I understand, it's supposed to be a sequel. And we got Tom Hardy in there now playing the role of Mad Max, which is pretty cool. Now, the fact that this movie was done shooting all the way back in 2012, and now we're in September of 2013, and that we've heard nothing, it didn't show up at Comic-Con, and now we hear they're going back for like 3 full weeks of reshoots. Okay, that tells us a couple things. Number one, the movie was a mess. Now, we heard, even before they'd finished shooting last year, that there was a lot of drama going on with the production of Mad Max Fury Road, and that it could be in some trouble. There were even some whispers that the president, the head of Warner Brothers, actually flew out to Australia because they were going way over budget, and he kind of took control of it and told them to get things in line. How true that is, I'm not really sure, but there have been a lot of talk about this film being in trouble. That being said, reshoots could be good news. Because let's look again at World War Z, right? World War Z was a film that was in a lot of trouble. We heard all of this talk about people weren't happy with it, and it was a mess, and things were falling apart. And then they did a massive amount of reshoots. And they did. The movie we saw in theaters was a completely different movie than the first one they had cut. I'm telling you, it was a completely different movie. So without giving spoilers away, I won't go into it. But so now what you have here is, they went back for World War Z, reshot it, and it actually turned out to be a pretty damn fun little film. I'm not going to call it one of the best films of the year, but I enjoyed World War Z. I thought it was a good little movie, and apparently it was a disaster. So the fact that they're saying, okay, reshoots, it tells us, one, that, yeah, the movie was probably a mess. But number two, this could be very good news. Because instead of just saying, well, the movie kind of sucks, and we made all these mistakes, but let's just put it in theaters and hope for the best, Warner Brothers has said, no, we're looking at this, and we're looking at this, and this is not good. We need to fix this. And they're going back in an effort to fix it. And maybe we'll get a World War Z situation where it actually ends up being a pretty good movie. So, we don't know, but fingers crossed.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.